Hi everyone, this is the one and only Snow White. Today I'm going to be talking about a few other things that I'm very uncomfortable with being transgender. This is an open letter to all the people that pretty much don't understand what it takes and what it is to go through this whole transformation. And it's it's always going to be emotional. It's very, very emotional. So what I'm going to be expressing to you about is the pronouns that people seem to do not understand, and me feeling like I stand alone in this whole transformation. So with that being said, the pronoun thing is very important to any transgender, because every transgender would like you to go through the whole transformation with them, but in every situation that's not the case. I am a her, she, girl, woman, lady. It confuses me, and it's very disrespectful to me when people can't use the right pronouns to identify my character. And I always pause, because my mind is it's spiraling out of control at times, but, you know, I feel that I'm going through this alone. I feel that nobody is helpful with the whole transformation. Nobody is understanding at all. Nobody gets the fact that this is a very serious matter. Nobody understands how high rated the suicide attempts are. Nobody understands that I'm just nobody understands how bad they don't understand how hurtful, this is, to feel that you're alone in this whole transformation. It's scary, it's difficult, and it's a bit of embarrassing when you don't have the support you fully and physically need to be happy and be the person that you were meant to be. It it chokes me a lot, because there's a lot of things that need to be discussed. There's a lot of things that need to be out in the open, and there's a lot of things that need to be respected, just plain and simple. I don't understand or get how people could not, you know that or see that. But I am here asking for support from other transgenders. I am here asking for support from the LGBT community system. I am here because I am who I am, and there's nothing that nobody can do to change that. You know, this has been a growing process since birth, and for me to be able to be, an adult now, and um, to be brave to actually have, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I always have to pause on this video because it's very emotional, and I've spoken about this in other videos too, and I don't know how many times that I can express how emotional this is, and how sometimes uncomfortable it could be to get in front of the camera and start talking. But I decided, for myself, to get in front of the camera and started talking about this, because of all the inspirations out there, and all the uh, the support that I just see out there, through the TVs. But I just feel that I'm at a very deep and dark point in my life, to where I'm I'm basically fading away and losing sight of who I am because of my surrounded environment. And removing myself, you know, from the earth is not the answer to everything. It's not the answer to everything, and I feel that, a lot of kids and a lot of even adults, are going through this right now, and I just feel that I could be a little bit of help and shine a little bit of light, on this situation, of why we belong here. We belong here for many reasons. We are people just like they are. We are loved in so many ways and appreciated in so many ways that people can't even see it. And there are so many, excuse me, there are so many things that transgenders have done and can still do that a lot of people are, it's very beneficial to them. So, with this video, I'm just like, I'm trying to speak wisely and I'm trying to speak thoroughly because there's there's a lot of pain behind this, and you know I'm very fortunate to make it this long. I am, because I don't know what I would do if I wasn't able to be, my fully self. I'm just like, I'm trying to think here before I speak at the same time, and that's also frustrating. I don't I don't know how to do this, you guys. I don't know how to sometimes ask for the help that I need. I don't know how to, sometimes speak correctly so that people could fully understand, where I'm coming from and what I'm saying. But I want people to know that I'm always full of life, and love and inspiration. I I just couldn't imagine, me not being myself and me not embracing myself. I couldn't imagine, I couldn't imagine that. I get stuck all the time because it's very hard and it's very difficult to talk about this topic because not a lot of people agree with transgenders. And I'm just, I don't know, you guys. I'm very, very, very emotional right now. And I thank everybody for, the support and love that they've been giving me throughout this whole entire journey. And, you know, my friends and family aren't always going to be there, through the whole entire transformation. But, I just feel like with the support of, social media, I will be, more uplifted and more aware of what people's thoughts are on this topic and how they feel and what they feel. You know, there's a lot of us, transgenders out there that are willing to help people understand, us more. And, we always have, that negative person that wants to do this and do that. But I try not to let it bother me, but we all know that those things get to us, which we have to be the stronger person behind the whole situation and just stand up and say that we are who we are and we're not going anywhere. And, it is what it is, and if you don't like it, go somewhere else and cry about it. But, I just feel like I don't want to hurt a lot of people by doing things to myself that is unnecessary. I know right from wrong, like people say they do. And I I tend to overthink sometimes and, lash out with, my feelings, but, that's not always the way to express my feelings. I've found better ways to express myself, and in those ways, some people still don't even understand, where I'm coming from. So, I feel very